Well, good morning, everybody. Grace and peace to you from our Lord Jesus Christ and all the saints here in beautiful, balmy Central California. Just had a couple of rainstorms. There you go, now you can see me. We just had a couple of rainstorms a couple of days ago, and things are looking a lot better. Feels good out here. So you may have noticed I've been missing in action for a couple of weeks. Sorry about that. Couldn't even post an update because I've been wallowing in my bed with vertigo. Came down with a case of vertigo about 2 weeks ago. Driving my wife out to get coffee, and all of a sudden everything started going gray, and the world was spinning. So I pulled my truck over and told her, "Honey, I think you better drive." And so she started driving. I said, "Honey, I think you better take me to urgent care." So we went there, and I was dizzy, and first thing they checked was my heart. I told them, "Well, my ears are a little stuffy and I feel dizzy. Let's check your heart." Good idea. So they checked my heart, everything was fine. He says, "Well, I could run more tests," but I said, "Well, I'm going to see my doctor this week anyway. Why don't we just call it good?" Fine. So I leave, kind of trying to rest for the rest of the day. Next morning I woke up dizzier than ever. Could barely move, started puking. Could barely walk. And so I couldn't even walk to my wife's car. She's got to get her mother's wheelchair and wheel me out to the car. Drives me to the emergency room, where I spent the next 8 hours getting pumped full of fluids and anti-vertigo drugs and anti-throw-up drugs, and it was a fun affair. And I had a fever, so they're trying to break that. So 8 hours later, they finally kicked me out. Said, "Go see your doctor." Got an appointment with him. So a few days later, I finally get to see my doctor. He gives me some pills. I don't know, steroid pills of some kind. Says, "Here, try these, see if they make you feel any better." So I took them, and they did. They made me feel better. So, yeah. I spent the next week and a half. Oh man, I got a generator going over there, right where I'm headed. So I'll finish talking to you over here. So spent the next week and a half just trying to be able to walk again, and yeah, it was rough. I was getting phone calls from work. I couldn't even take the calls. My wife was having to take them, and then of course they felt really bad and decided they didn't need to talk to me all that bad. So anyway, that's part of the not so fun part of life, I guess. Part that scared me more than anything, well, no, not really. The second most scary part for me personally, even though I need to lose weight, is I was losing a pound a day. I had no appetite, and just, I didn't throw up much except for that one day, but I did not want to eat anything. And get out of the sun here so I don't squint. Don't look like I'm angry. I'm not angry. So yeah, over the 2 weeks I lost about 15 pounds. Luckily I've gained 2 back, because I don't want to be, just not healthy to lose weight that fast. So anyhow, I'll just try to keep where I am right now. And there's not even that much to report on, because I asked the folks when I got back, said, "Hey, anything big happen? Anything I should know about?" Nope. Good. Glad to hear it. So what I'm trying to do right now is walk over to my lab building and grab a couple of spare Lantronix converter boxes, and because my stunt double, Mr. Satish, is working on one. He can't seem to get that thing to respond on the network. So we've tried everything. It's got to be the box. Gave a laptop the same IP address, plugged it into the switch port, and we can ping that. You plug the little electronics box in, we can't ping that. And the network on it's all set up correctly, so we don't know. So I'm gonna go grab a couple extras that have been sitting in the lab for a while, and we'll try to use those. I'll give those to him and see if they can help him find any clues. We have some out there that are working, but nobody knows where they are. Nice. So anyway, that's all I wanted to do, guys, is just give you a quick update. You know, I just looked on my dashboard and said, geez, I haven't uploaded anything in 2 weeks. I kind of run things fast and loose. I don't like make tons of recordings ahead of time. It's usually whatever I upload is was just the week before. So a nice security guard wanted to know who was talking to himself in the trees. So anyway, hope to get some more content coming up. Things that are going to be happening here is we are going to finish our firewall segmentation project one way or the other. Either we will finish it or we will cancel it. So my last CIO was really wanting us to do OSPF routing, and it just wasn't working out. And just internally in the hospital, it just wasn't working out. So, and it's confusing to us to have some static routing here and some OSPF routing there, and BGP over there. And, you know, we're a small hospital. So we've asked our vendor, okay, we want to finish this project off, done, you know, and we want to go back to just static routing. Nothing changes here in the hospital. Maybe 2 times a year we might add a route. That's it. So usually we just repurpose our layer 3s. Sorry about that. My stupid phone decided to ask me what wireless network I wanted to connect to way out here in the woods. So anyway, I don't know if you heard what I was saying before this thing blipped out, was that we're going to finish off our project and just go back to static routing. Since we only make 1 or 2 routing changes a year, there's no point to having OSPF and all that BGP and crazy stuff. So basically, anything that's at the county, we're going to point back to the county. Anything that's here, we've already got directly connected routes. Anything else goes out to the internet. Boom, done. And that's what the county's going to do too. They said they don't need all that crazy routing either. It's just, if somebody needs to go to the internet, and from as far as the county's concerned, they go out their internet. If they need to get to the Cerner, our EMR provider, Cerner, the county will just send them to us, and then we'll route them on, route them back. So simple. We're going to go back to a simple life of static routing, which frankly I can't wait. So it's not that the OSPF routing is that complicated, but it is, because having 3 different forms of routing, it's just, and we've already got like 5 VRFs for different things, so just want to try to make it as less complex as possible. So that's what's coming up. And okay, I'm going to walk over here past the generator and get that electronics box that I need. So sorry guys, bear with me. I'm going to put you on pause while I go walk past the big noisy box over there. Oh man, it is noisy. I am sorry about that. So here's what I came over to get. You still there? Yay. Here's what I came over to get from this little electronics box. Not even plugged in, not being used. So I'm going to grab this and take it back over to Mr. Satish. So I'll be right back in just a second. Okay, I got it. Gonna get noisy. And check out what they did. They tied their caution tape to my door handle. Nobody ever uses that door. I do. Oh, and here's a bit of good news over here too. What an exciting day. I'm back at work and things are happening. So you remember our radiologists who've been complaining about their speed on their VPN? Well, there's our ISP right back there, bringing in new fiber to increase that speed from 300 meg to 500 meg. If that don't make them happy, Tango Foxtrot Bravo, I guess. So, anyway, we're going to end the day with me being all dark, I guess. We'll go ahead and end the video here. Everybody, thanks for watching. If you like what you saw, click the subscribe button and click the notification bell. And it's good to be back. We'll catch you guys all later. God bless.